Oh, for God's sake, this would happen, wouldn't it? Just picked a new bike up. I've driven like 120 miles today, and I don't know, I was just going along the road, suddenly the van's just doing this, revving, and I'm like sat here now, and you can see the revs, it keeps jumping up and down. I think that must be the glow plugs, but I was having this cold start issue recently, which was apparently the fuel pump valve or something. I don't know, but I think I'm like 76 miles from home, and I do not want to be sat at the side of this road. Let's try and drive. I really don't know what else to do. I think it might be in limp mode, so I'm not even sure that will get me home. Oh, I don't even want to rev up. Oh, shit, this really ain't good. I've just pulled out of that lay-by, I wish I didn't bother. And we're doing 30 mile an hour with the hazards on. Oh, this is aggro. This is proper aggro. Lorries everywhere, come on. We're doing like 35 mile an hour on a 70. I can't pull over because this hard shoulder's like way too narrow. I just need to get to this lay-by, which is just a little further on. I've been up since like 5:30 in the morning. I'm tired, I've got no food or drink on me, and I'm probably going to be sat here now for ages. Come on, we're nearly there. Parking space, please. Oh, this is ag. This is proper ag. The joys, eh? Why do I always get problems with Volkswagens? Every time I have a Volkswagen, now I've got to sit over here with this squad. For fuck's sake. Oh mate, what a nightmare. We'll park up here now. Oh dear. Anyway, I better call the I think RAC I'm with. I suppose it could be worse. At least I'm in this parking space here, so I can actually sit in the van. Yeah, I've just filed the breakdown. It's just always when you're like miles away from home, isn't it? So you just have to sit here and wait, I suppose. What else can I do? I'm just trying to call my mechanic, see if they can look at the van.
We're now close to the 4th of January. Please leave us a message and we will contact you on our return. Thank you.
Close to the 4th of Jan. So I'm going to have to get it probably towed home, then back there. I'm never buying a Volkswagen again. This is it. I've had enough. Days like this, I miss my Honda, because I had that for a year and not once did that break down. Hello?
Oh, is Darren there, please?
Yeah, speaking.
Oh, you mate, it's Glenn from the RAC.
Oh, that's a good phone call to have.
I've got your caddy come down, mate. All the symptoms I've got is just engine.
Yeah, what's happened is, you know that little whirly light, I think is it glow plugs or something?
Yep.
Yeah, that started flashing up. I was doing about 70 and it just started like went down to like sort of limp mode. It just going vroom, it's like going really slow. And now it'll only go like 30 mile an hour. It wouldn't like I've turned it off and then started again and it still would only go 30 mile an hour, 35 tops.
Well, okay, no worries at all. I mean, what I'll do is obviously I'll plug my computer into it, find out exactly what is going on, and then obviously we'll try and arrange to get you into a garage, mate. Okay, staying down here, are you, or?
No, I just went to pick a bike up in Sudbury, so I've done like an all-round trip. I was just coming home.
Right, okay.
All right, how long will you be anyway? You're going to be long, what do you think? Or?
Well, I mean, the computer's telling me I should be about 20 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
I've got you down as on the A12 in Brentwood.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I'll start making my way to you then, and I'll give you a call if I can't find you, okay?
Yeah, okay, thank you, matey. See you soon.
Alright, mate, no worries.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Sometimes you have to count your blessings. Like, at the end of the day, we're lucky to have these services like RAC and things. Like, they are pretty good. I've used them a few times. Like, every time they've actually been pretty quick and they're very helpful. Also, it's not like I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere or on the side of the road when you can't sit in your vehicle. So I think I've had a bit of a lucky breakdown, to be honest. Oh look at that, we've got the engine management light on, and that's not me shaking, that's, well, it is me shaking, but it's because of the van's shaking me. In fact, I better turn the engine off before I make matters a lot worse. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do a little guessing game. Whoever gets the correct diagnosis with the van, what I'll do, I'll send you out a free slow van sticker. This van is definitely slow. It's only doing 30 mile an hour. That's why I started the slow van thing, because it's just coming true, isn't it? It was showing signs of this before, which I thought they'd sorted it, but anyway, things happen. It didn't show any errors when they checked it last time. I must have known I weren't going home early tonight. Look, I brought my pillow with me. I just had a great idea. Do you know what I was thinking? I could actually take this out the back of the van, use one of my tie down straps and tow the van back home. The only thing is, that ain't got any fuel in it either, so I think we're gonna have to scrap that idea. Mate, I'm absolutely knackered. I left mine at like 6:45. I've been on the road all day. What's the time now? 11:05. Probably ain't gonna get home for another few hours. Might spend New Year's Eve in Brentwood on my own with my pillow. Oi, what's that in my mirror? I can see RAC. I think he's it. That's typical, isn't it? He's just run it through the computer. It's come up fine, like green lights, but clearly it isn't. God knows. He's done another check and it's come up injector 2 issue. Right, no one can look at it because it's that awkward time between Christmas and New Year, so hopefully get it towed back. Right, he's managed to clear the errors, but we're worried it's going to happen again, so he's going to follow me out to the next service station so I can go and get some food and use the toilet, etc. And then probably have to get towed back. Let's see how this goes. I might just try and wing it home. I don't really want to wait, but then he said I'll get another charge if it happens again. Just been turned over by Shell. So what's happening now is I'm at this Shell garage here. Got myself a meal deal. He's cleared the fault. The van was running smooth. I'm like an hour and 20 minutes from home. Now I could risk it and drive back, but I don't really like the ideas of those smart motorways if I break down again. And also I'd have to pay £90 on top of this if you get, I think, 3 call-outs or something, I don't know. So I'm gonna have to sit here for a couple of hours apparently, got to entertain myself and then get it on a flatbed truck to take me home. Fun. Can't complain too much. I've got food, I've got a toilet if I need it. You know, it could be worse, could be sat on the side of the road. Apparently you get a ticket if you're here longer than 15 minutes. I think that would top my day off nicely, wouldn't it? £100 fine. I feel like a naughty kid. I'm being told to sit here, but I really don't want to. Seems to be all okay. I know I probably shouldn't do this, but I don't want to be sat here for a few hours. I'm gonna risk it and drive back. Only thing is, Dartford Crossing. I don't want to break down there, bloody hell. She's not got any errors on it now. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna take full responsibility for my actions. If it goes into limp mode, then obviously I have to call them again. But I'm gonna get it straight into a garage if I make it back, okay? Right, I'm going to stick to like 50 miles per hour. I'm just going to go slow the whole way back. Fingers crossed. This is proper nerve-wracking, this is. Once you've made that choice, you have to stick with it. So far, so good.
Know what I mean?
So I'm 39 minutes from home. I've been sat here so carefully, just under 60 miles per hour. Now, sometimes I feel the van jolting a bit. I'm not sure if that's the crosswinds I'm experiencing or if it's the engine. The main thing is I made it over the Dartford crossing. I was like, I got to the top of that hill, I was just thinking, please do not go into limp mode up there, out of everywhere. I do not want to be stuck during this weather on bloody Dartford crossing. I don't know what's happened to the RAC. He hasn't tried phoning me, the guy that's meant to be collecting me, so I would have just been sat there for God knows how long. You know, it's a risk, life's a risk. I want to get home, as we all do, and the last thing I want to do is just sit there for hours on end and then be put on the back of a bloody tow truck or flatbed for another few hours. So yeah, let's just see. Anyway, fingers crossed, let's see if I get back. Right, so basically I still haven't been contacted by the RAC, and that was a few hours ago that I left. Anyway, I feel so blessed to have made it home. I've done 240 miles all round trip today. Consumed about 3 or 4 caffeine drinks. Stopped God knows how many times, but I'm here, I've made it. Next thing I'm gonna have to do is get this into a Volkswagen specialist again and get it looked at. The van is under warranty, but the difficulty with them diagnosing this fault last time was it wasn't showing any errors on the computer when they did the scan. So luckily this time I took a picture from the RAC guy's computer, and now I can show them what exactly has gone wrong. So yeah, that is it. Now the golden question is, was the journey worth it? Well, I've ended up with a 1990 old school Yamaha scooter, which I've got to get out of the van in a sec. I don't know, I wish I stayed in bed today. But then again, nothing happens. So if you don't get out there and do things, nothing happens. I'm just, yeah, like I said, I just feel blessed that I made it back home okay. Could have been a lot worse, but yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Hopefully we get the van sorted, and I actually feel so tired right now. My eyes are closing. The time this video goes live, it will be time to wish everyone a happy new year. So I hope you all have a good new year. That is it from me for today. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. It's a weird thumbs up, but I suppose we might as well thumb it up. That sounded so wrong, didn't it? But we might as well give it a thumbs up because, you know, it's one of them, innit? Anyway, thanks for watching again, and I'm going on now. I'm overtired. I'm going to get the bike out, and that's it. Bye. Check the new ramp out.